Do you ever wonder why Freddy Krueger was made the way he was? Why is he so gruesome and what made him that way? Well, let us unravel the legend of Freddy Krueger and find out what really happened to him in his human life before becoming the Springwood Slasher. Hi, I'm your host, and welcome to this channel where we bring you the most amazing stories from around the world. Some of these stories are scary, some are mysterious, and some are just bizarre. But all of them are amazing and will keep you on the edge of your seat. We're going to start with a story about one of the most famous slashers of all time, Freddy Krueger. But this isn't the typical slasher story. This is the story of how Freddy became the monster we know and fear. The story begins in the small town of Springwood, Ohio. In the 1920s, Springwood was a quiet, peaceful town, or so it seemed. Beneath the surface, there was a dark secret lurking, something evil that would soon come to light. In the hills outside of town lived a man named Frederick Krueger. Frederick was born in 1898 to a poor family. His father was an alcoholic and his mother was a cruel, uncaring woman. From the time he was a young boy, Frederick was abused both physically and emotionally by his parents. They beat him, starved him, and said horrible things to him, which left him with deep psychological scars. As he grew older, Frederick became more and more withdrawn and started having nightmares. In his dreams, he would be chased by monsters and he would always wake up screaming. It was clear that something was wrong with Frederick. He was different from the other children in town. When he was 12 years old, Frederick met a man who would change his life forever. The man's name was Henry Dixon, and he was a traveling carnival worker. Unlike the other townspeople, Henry saw something in Frederick. He saw a kindred spirit, a soul that was as damaged as his own. Henry took Frederick under his wing and taught him the tricks of the carnival trade. He showed him how to build robots and how to make people laugh and scream with fear. Frederick was like a sponge, absorbing everything Henry taught him. He learned how to create realistic-looking masks and how to make people feel like they were in a nightmare. As the years passed, Frederick became more and more obsessed with death. He started collecting human skin and making masks out of it. He also developed a taste for blood and would often go to great lengths to get his hands on it. When Frederick was 22 years old, he did something that shocked even Henry. He killed a young woman and then skinned her alive. When Henry found out what Frederick had done, he was horrified. He kicked Frederick out of his carnival and told him never to come back. Now that he was on his own, Frederick went to work for a traveling circus. There, he refined his skills and created some truly terrifying creatures. But no matter how much money he made or how much fame he achieved, Frederick was never happy. He was always haunted by his past and the demons that lived inside him. One night during a performance, Frederick snapped. He went on a killing spree, murdering everyone in sight. When the police finally caught up with him, he was insane and had to be committed to a mental hospital. It was here that Frederick Krueger died, but his legend was just beginning. Some say his soul is trapped in the hospital and is searching for a way out. Others say he's still out there somewhere, hiding in the shadows, waiting for his next victim. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to hear more creepy stories, stay tuned. We have plenty more where that came from. If you enjoyed this story, please leave a like and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.